Alright guys, so it's the night before CZW Tournament of Death. It's like 15 or 16. And I was trying to go to bed early, but I'm out here in the garage. I actually just watched Tournament of Survival again. And I'm watching like an old CZW Cage of Death stuff. And it was a match with Wax and DJ Hyde. And man, Wax, much respect to you, dude. Mark, you're the fucking man, dude. He was taking photos of them for so long, and then he actually got in a ring. And the one spot I will never forget is when he hung from the rafters, like above, and he fell down on a table with another wrestler. I think it was Viking or somebody else, but it was like so perfectly done. And for him to like do that, just going from photos to doing that, was like amazing. And so much respect to you, Mark. I know you wanted to probably still do this today. I don't know what you're up to today. I know you're a big tattoo artist. He's the guy with the big plugs in his ears. He's the man, dude. And he made it look so easy, man. It was fucking badass as shit. But I'm going to walk over to PJ's. It's like, man, I'm listening to this live band as I sit in the garage and watch this shit. And it's loud as fuck. And it's just hard just to go to bed. It's Friday night, man. Got to enjoy myself. But I need to be in bed at a reasonable time. So it's like 1 o'clock now. I'm hoping to be in bed by 3 at the latest. Because I want to be up at 10 and go pick my buddy Joe up. And get the CZW Tournament of Death. DJ Hyde's parents' backyard before like 12:30 at the latest. I actually had a front row ticket lined up with one of my friends, but his buddy decided to go, and he's giving it to him, which is much understandable, and I completely understand that. It's not a big deal. It was just something I was like interested in if it was there. But yeah, it's gonna be my night, and I'm so hyped for tomorrow, man. Oh, I haven't been this hyped for like CZW Tournament in many years because of the fact that Zandig and DJ Hyde are feuding, dude. It's like, it reminds me of like the fucking WWF or WWE days when like they would feud with ECW and just, but it's going to be that much better. Just underground organization. Big open field, everybody's getting drunk, partying, watching people just fucking put their bodies on the line for our entertainment. So much respect, guys. Like, I wish this like company would just go through the fucking roof, like, or this style of wrestling would just go through the roof and be like on Showtime or HBO or Netflix or something one day, because it so deserves it. And you know it's going to happen one day. We all enjoy WWE. We grew up on WWF. Now it's WWE, but like, it's for the kids, man. And I want my kids to watch it as they get older, but like, as you get older, you want that extreme content. When the Attitude Era came out, man, after ECW folded with Paul Heyman, by the way, Paul Heyman, you're a fucking genius. If it wasn't for you, WWF might have like fell apart. And if it wasn't for financial situations, you might have been the #1 company today. ECW would be like that. It's ECW, because WWF battled with WCW, Ted Turner's company. All this shit was going down back in the day. That was like some of the craziest times, like the Monday Night Wars, and then ECW stepped into, and it was just like, man, they were all stealing that style. It was like no more just like body slams on mats. It's like, we're gonna bring in fucking tables, we're gonna bring in chairs, and just whatever we can possibly do, man. But I'm going to walk to PJ's, man. I can go on forever about this stuff. You know, the guys that are originally fans of wrestling throughout their lives know exactly what I'm talking about, man. And it's something I had to think about. And this is going to be hopefully a short vlog, because I can get my motherfucking ass to bed. Because last week when I went to Tournament of Survival, I was up until 6 in the morning. And I got up and I still went to Tournament of Survival. And I was hurting the first hour of being there. But, all right, let's see how the night goes. Ray's cooking over there at PJ's, man. He's cooking on the grill, chopping up cheesesteaks, cooking chicken wings, man. We're going to drag his ass tomorrow to go with me, but he's got to go to a show tomorrow, so we'll see. We'll see the thing. Alright, guys, so as I walk over to PJ's, my one thing I think what I can do is actually be interesting is like ask people if they've heard of CZW Tournament of Death. And I'm sure going to PJ's, they're going to have no idea what I'm talking about. So I'm going to go do that and try to make this vlog very short before Tournament of Death tomorrow. Like I said, I didn't want to be up this late, but, you know, once I have my first drink, it's just like, I don't know when to quit. And I just like to make video content, you know that. Let's see what they have to say. I'm sure they're just going to be like, get the fuck out of my face. Alright, I'm at PJ's now, and I'm going to ask people what they think about CZW Tournament of Death. Mr. Bouncer, sir.
Hey, what's going on?
What do you think about CZW Tournament of Death? Exactly, what the fuck? Mr. Other Bouncer, what do you think about CZW Tournament of Death tomorrow? You hyped for the show?
No clue what it is.
Well, Mr. Other Individual, you work at PJ's?
Yeah.
What do you think about CZW Tournament of Death tomorrow?
I don't know about it. What's CCW stand for?
Combat Zone Wrestling. Tournament of Death.
I don't know. It's on TV?
No. Alright, we got the original bouncer here checking it out on the record player. Alright, so I'm at PJ's now. I got my Budweiser. They did last call, so I got 2 of them. And I'm here with Farrah, she's a bartender. So, hey Farrah, are you excited about CZW Tournament of Death tomorrow?
No.
Do you know what it is?
Never heard of it.
Thank you. Alright, so I'm still at PJ's right now, and I'm currently asking individuals, are you guys excited for CZW Tournament of Death tomorrow? Do you know what CZW Tournament of Death is?
The fuck are you talking about?
You're not excited?
I'll
Take you down!
But you know what WWF was and WWE, right?
Yeah. Everybody knows that, right?
Does anybody know? Do you remember the ECW days?
Oh, ECW.
Well, this is like a company times 100, where they're just like with
Yeah,
sheets
nobody
of glass.
remembers that shit.
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying, man. Nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
I don't think I was born yet.
You probably weren't.
Get the fuck away from me right now.
I'm sorry.
Welcome to the CZW Tournament of Death.
Finish the beer before you go, TJ. Crossing the street. Speed limit 25 miles per hour. That's what I think it says. Look at all these flowers. Somebody already went in there and they fall down. They fall down yellow. Bye, flowers. I left this beer here, I'm going to drink it. I left this beer here, I'm going to drink it. Stop! Hammer time! Oh, 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 oh. 8675 309 8675 309 8675 309 8675 6669 69 6666 light tubes and fucking 39. You tits. You tits. You're looking for a redhead. Spray the cologne on the pussy. And this pussy too. There's a pussy. I smell good. I smell good. Ray just finished work. I want to make him do something stupid with me with light tubes and ladders and fucking all this other dumb shit because the CZW Tournament of Death tomorrow. Respect for CZW Tournament of Death. Light tubes, check. Ladder, plastic chairs, check. Kitty litter, check. Chairs and ladders. Okay, I will do it.
Hold on, don't go yet.
Turn it off. Wait, you ready? What? Wait, pause it. I'm too close. Pause. Nobody seems to know what CZW Tournament of Death is all about. I do. It's all about hurting yourself and doing things through light tubes. This is for you, DJ Hyde and John Zandig. Fuck, this is gonna hurt.
God damn it, I'm too far now. Damn it, I'm too far. Appreciate CZW Tournament of Death. Nobody, except for the people that really go. And I love it. And I'm gonna do this in the swampland. Fuck, I got the wind knocked out of me. God damn it. Shit. Mercury poison. Mercury poison. I need a cigarette and a beer.
Alright, so Ray and I are back in my garage, the cat cave. And so much for going to bed early for CZW Tournament of Death tomorrow. And it wasn't Ray's fault, it was completely my fault.
I'm sober.
We actually had a bag of cat litter out there too. I was like, we're going to do a whole thing out there when I jumped off the ladder, and it just didn't happen. We're just like, his anxiety was catching on. I was like, yeah, we don't want to do this right now. It's like late, you know, like no.
Maybe if I had more energy, but I just got done work and I'm fucking tired.
Yeah, he's definitely exhausted working in the kitchen all night. I completely get that. Working at a bar, it sucks, man. But what I'm going to say before I cut this off, looking forward to CZW Tournament of Death tomorrow. But I just wanted to prove a point. I actually got the wind knocked out of me pretty good. And that was like really like low-key pussy shit doing that. So these guys, what they go through, and you sit there and you bash them, everybody has their own unique style. Like, people are like, oh, that's not wrestling. Okay, well, to you it's not wrestling, but to others it is wrestling. Just like when rock and roll came out, or like jazz music, it was like people were like, this isn't music. Everybody has their own genre. Like, don't judge people so quick. Like, there is a big audience for this, and I honestly think in the long run that a big company like Showtime or HBO will pick up a company like this, and it'll blow wrestling through the roof. And McMahon family's gonna have something to compete with, because they stole the Attitude Era from ECW, Paul Heyman, and people like seeing people take high risk moves. That's why stuntmen back in the day were like the high end shit in the 60s and 70s. People loved it.
Was a fucking god.
Exactly.
He was a bad motherfucker too, dude. He didn't fuck around, man. He was like a gangster.
If Evil Knievel came out and he had like a bunch of plastic on him and it's like no flames or anything, just like me watching Nub TV. I introduced Ray to Nub TV. I was watching an episode tonight of these guys like literally like in cars, like lighting cars on fire and exploding cars with them in that. It's all about risk. And I mean, you can say we're idiots, but it's like they have a passion for things and they love what they do, and respect that. Don't be like an asshole and just treat them like shit and say, you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot for sitting there taking the time to comment and tell them they're a fucking idiot. What do you do with yourself? That's just my thoughts. And I'm looking forward to CZW Tournament of Death tomorrow. And much love to everybody. Nub TV, CZW, Game Changer Wrestling, Zandigs, Ray motherfucking Beats, for putting up with my shit and actually helping me set up the ladder and all that shit in the middle of some random swampy field in the middle of the night. Like 4 in the morning.
Waiting for the cops to come.
Yeah, but he was sober tonight. He got done work, so which worked out perfectly. But much love, guys. Take care. We're going to watch this video now and go fuck yourself.